Okay, fitting number 36.
Yeah, you don't blow it up, just half of it. Oh. You just put all that shit on.
So you can show it that way or you can show it the other way if you want. The way we just did it doesn't really matter. It's just a profile showing an end view. I'm going to draw it the way it shows. I got 5/8, 5/8 and 5/8.
You do that for the page, right?
No, do it.
Project it out.
I'm doing it the way it's showing on the thing, but you could turn around and do it if you wanted.
You know what I'm saying though, if we want to draw it that way, we should be on the right hand side of the page?
No.
We can project it.
No. We're going to project out to the left. So draw it on the left-hand side, up in the left-hand corner. And then I got 5/8, 5/8, 5/8, and then I'm down 3/4 of an inch. And from there I'm going to have my Uji, which is offsetting 7/8 of an inch over, and it's 1 1/8 inches long. Very lightly. And I'm offsetting 7/8 of an inch over. An inch and an eighth down.
Do you go down 3/4?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've got 5/8, 5/8, 5/8, 3/4. Then I measure down an inch and an eighth and over 7/8 to do that Uji. And of course that's facing the outside, is it? And I'm a 1/2 inch from there, and then I have a 3/4 inch rad at 90 degrees. Inches overall, 3 5/8. Okay. So take away from 3 inches, so down at the bottom after that 3/4 inch rad, I've got an inch and 3/8 to make up that 3 inches. Straight up the back.
What do you got across the bottom, Frank?
I'd have an inch and 3/8. Well, I've got, looking at that, go from the 7/8 plus 3/4 of an inch is an inch and 5/8. Take away from the 3 inches, so that'll leave me an inch and 3/8 of straight along the bottom. Over. Okay, let me show you how to do this Uji thing. Everybody look up for a second. So there's my angle. Let's say I'm offsetting over 7/8 of an inch, and I'm 1 1/8 long. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my center. Bisect. So there's my center. So from there, I'm going to erase that out so it doesn't confuse you. I got my center. So at that point, I'm going to draw a circle. Okay. And coming off that, depending on what way I want my arc going, I'm going to use my radius point and do the 60-degree angle. So if I want it flowing through here, I'm going to go on this side here, my 60, and bring that through like so. Okay, if I wanted to go the other way, I'd do my 60 over on this side and come through that way. Okay, and this is on those notes I gave you. Okay, so of course, what way are we going with this? We're going to the outside and then the inside. It'll be more pronounced than that, I imagine. Okay, so again, and if I want it the other way, on this side, and okay, so have a look at those notes. You see them?
Yes.
Hey? So it's showing you there. And it shows you how to do it. Yeah, right on that first page, eh? Shows you how to do that Uji. Do it bigger. You want a bigger one? More of an angle.
And this is pretty low. Where are we making?
To get the Uji, yes, Nick. Just bring it up to the height, if you want.
What's a Uji?
The Uji.
Uji.
It's that offsetting. I guess you could do 290s would be an Uji also. You guys got your roofing notes with you? Have you had them yet?
That's to find the miter?
That's my miter. I'm offsetting over this much, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not high. And I want to make an Uji.
Okay.
Okay? So I'll locate my center. And from there I'll draw a circle. Whoop. Of course I could have been on a little more on than that, eh? Try that again. Okay. So I draw the circle. So off that point, depending on I want it swinging this way. So I'll put my 60 degree over here. And I'll swing my arc. My 60 degree over here. And swing my arc. I'll give you that Uji. So the same thing up here. I got my 7/8 over, I'm 1 1/8, so I'll get my center.
That's funky. How do you know where
That's a pretty goofy little Uji.
How do you know how high you go up here?
Tells you right on the detail sheet. I think it's 1 1/8.
Oh, I see. No, for here.
Oh, bring it up to where it meets the 3/8. How's that sound?
I don't know
Just bring it up till it meets the top here.
Yeah, okay.
Now, you're the designer. I'll let you dream something up, Mac. All right, so there's my center. And I'll do my circle.
Yeah, you didn't do your drop here. So you gotta do your, what's this? You gotta do your 3/4 drop here. Okay. And then you come over. 7/8.
Whoop.
Okay, that's 7/8. Okay, then yeah, drop your 1 and 1/8. And then put your circle in there. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Okay, like imagine a circle right here.
And something like that, it's not much of an arc. I'd break it into 2 spots. I'd divide it again into quarters.
So imagine your circle like that. When you break up, you're gonna have right now, you're gonna have break.
So is everybody good with that?
How did you know to
Well,
use
you're
the
gonna go-
60 degree? Just because it says 60-degree miter?
No, you use your radius point. Have you got your sheets in front of you? Where's your detail sheet? There we go. Okay, where's the ones I handed it out to you?
Are you just going?
Yeah, just make, yeah. Don't, so right there. No, don't take it out.
Okay. Here. I need bigger binders.
There's a couple of big ones in the shop there in that.
I've got a really big one, but the thing is a
So here is there. So what they've done is they've taken it, okay? And they've taken their radius point, which we know our radius point is going to give us a 30 and a 60, right? And they just take the radius point, boom.
No, but I mean this this line here, we used the 60 degree for that, right?
No,
To get here, switch your stuff. Isn't that how we got those points?
no. Does it happen to work out on a 60 degree?
Well, that's
You've
my
got an
point
inch and an
I'm
eighth and 7/8.
Yeah, I
They had a
think
pretty
so.
small fucking Uji.
So you're 7/8 over here. No, you're not.
That's my 7/8 there.
That's it?
That's your 7/8 there. You brought it down.
No. See, okay. So where the 7/8 comes down, that's
Yes,
where you
that's-
get your line.
That's where you want
And
it.
then it's not a matter of actually using, it's just where those points intersect. Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So they offset a 7/8 over to an eighth of an inch down. Where's your razor?
It's right here. So
Okay, so just
Fuck off. I mean,
erase that. Well, we said that on the mic.
no, I didn't mean to.
That was Nathan Riddle.
No,
He didn't mean to. He's sorry. How you doing, bud?
So now we just.
Good, so you got that, right? And you saw that on your sheets, did you? Where's that handout I just gave you there? Where's that handout? So there it is, right there.
Yeah.
Right there. So what they've done, they've mitered, draw a circle, then of course you're using your radius point, so you know that that is going to give you a 60 degree, and went there and give you a 30 degree that way.
Yeah.
So you just swipe your 60 degree and the arc will flow that way. If you want it on this side, the arc will flow that way.
Now, just do the same thing as to go 45 and just project it down all these points.
Oh, no, what did they ask us for? They're asking for a 60 degree. So 60, what's half a 60 degree? So we need a 30 degree angle, 30 degree miter.
She's got lots of talent on it. So we do it like we work at fucking.
How do I?
How do we use whenever you're fucking talking?
Isn't it? Frank, doesn't it?
That curves the other way.
Yeah, it curves the other way.
Yeah, it curves.
Oh, goes in, inside?
Yeah.
Aha! I'm going the wrong way here. There we go. Okay, and now we can break into our 3060. Yeah, you do your 3060 on your 90. And on this one, on the shallow one, I'll probably just go halfway. Halfway. Numbering this at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16.
How'd you divide your Uji?
I just broke it in half. It's such a shallow arc that I just did it in 2 steps.
What do you mean, just like...
Just halfway. So from between 7 and I just went halfway. Between 7 and 5, halfway. I could get real fancy. Depending if I was doing something, I'd just bisect.
Just kind of guess it,
But yeah, I'd do that and then step it off down to the next one. See what you got. No, here.
Oh, alright, yeah, I know what
Just
you
check
mean.
to see if you're pretty darn close there. So yeah, that'd be it. Boom.
Okay.
And this one they're asking for a 60-degree trough miter, so you need a 30-degree angle. There's my 30-degree angle. And again, if I was joining it up on the back, I'd be connecting it to 15 and 14, 14 and 15. If I was starting off connecting it on the front and the nose, I'd be connecting it at 2 and 3.
That's the 45 again, type of stuff?
No, we're doing this, they're asking for a 60 degree, so we're making this a 30-degree miter.
A 30-degree one?
Yes.
5 all hit at the same place. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
There is one. Well, there's an inch and a quarter.
Well, that's
The bottom of your, of the trough, what did you say that was, Frankie? Inch and an eighth?
Inch and 3/8.
Inch and 3/8.
Because you had 7/8, right? Like it was 3 inches to that point, so you had 7/8, take off 7/8, take off 3/4. So take an inch and 5/8 off your 3 inches, it'll leave us an inch and 3/8. So from 13 to 14, it's an inch and 3/8. Pardon me?
What's the number from 14 to 15?
14 to 15, bring it up to 1 and 2. All right, so there's number 1. Excuse me, that's not number 1, that's going to be 2 and 4. 2 and 3. And then it's a matter of stepping around your perimeter. So 1 to 2 is 5/8 of an inch. 2 to 3 is 5/8 of an inch. 3 to 4 is 5/8 of an inch. 4 to 5, I think we had 3/4 of an inch, didn't we? 4 to 5, 3/4 of an inch. And 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9 is all the same spacing. All right, 1. And 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9. And 9 to 10 we have a straight, which is going to be 1/2 an inch. And 10 to 11 to 12 to 13. And 13 to 14, I have 1 inch and 3/8. And 14 to 15, I'm up the back. And 15 to 16. Jeez. And then it's just a matter of projecting them out. Okay, so there's number 1. And that's 4 also, so 1 and 4. Oh yeah, 5. One to two. Looks like I do one in the back. I'm doing an inside and outside again. What do they call for?
So that's only half the time you drew though, right?
That's just one miter on the 30. So this would be the cutout for the ooh. Nice that. How's that?